Hey y'all, welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. It's bright and early this morning. We wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. Not really, we're trying to get woke up. I've actually been up quite a while sitting over there, but I ain't awake yet. I'm fixing to we're gonna can blueberries. I want them so that whenever I get ready to make cobblers in the fire out here, when we start doing some wood-fired cooking and stuff this fall, that I can make some cobblers with my own stuff. So I've got a pot of water. Michelle's in there washing the blueberries. I'll take you in there and show you that in a minute. So I've got my jars in here. I gotta light both of these and get this stuff heated up. I got it about like I want it. So we're gonna, she's washing the blueberries. Jars are in here. We're gonna heat them up. I got the lids over here. I gotta do them, or I got some lids. That ain't all I got. And this has got a little bit of water in there. So what I'm gonna do is pour the blueberries into this water right here once I get it up boiling and kind of blanch them. Now, I am not no canning expert, y'all. So this ain't like a how-to canning video. I'm just kind of showing you me canning them. We're gonna blanch them. I've seen people, I don't want to put a lot of sugar in them, okay? Which fruit naturally has some sugar. So we're gonna probably add some lemon juice to raise the acidity. I have seen a bunch of canning videos and they have not, some of them do and some of them just, I seen one lady, she poured Welch's grape juice over hers and just canned them raw, didn't do nothing. I'm like, you know, she did it, but I don't know how long they lasted. And they may be fine. So I'm not like, I don't have an opinion on what works and don't work, in other words, okay? So I just chose a method that I felt like was fairly safe. I don't want a lot of sugar, so I'm not gonna like make jelly and thicken it up. I just want canned blueberries so I can pour them over into my cobbler. Follow what I'm telling you here, Ham? So hang with us. Starting to get bubbles. We just about to a boil. I'm stitching on the sheath while I'm waiting. I made 2 knives and 2 sheaths yesterday, and I lacked sewing this one together because I grabbed the fishing pole up. It got to whirring me. So what I'm finna do is pour these blueberries in there. This gets a knot in it occasionally. It ties itself up. There's string for you. We just about boiling. I'm gonna have to lay this down. Y'all forgive the air conditioning. We can't cut that off. I know it's making a lot of racket. In Mississippi, you just can't cut the air conditioner off this time of year. It'll be 1st of September before we can start thinking about turning that on. Another month and a half or so. Alright, we rolling boil. I'm fixing to cut it down. In fact, I may go ahead and just cut that off. Bring you up here and let you watch. We're gonna just pour these in there and I hope they all go. Now, I tried to get most of the stems out. There is a few stems still in there, y'all. So see, we got them in there. you got a good cedar spoon like this, I'm gonna stir on there a minute. So basically what I'm doing, I guess, is blanching them. That's what she said. Alright, I'm gonna put a splash of lemon juice. She's gonna get me something to measure it with, but dipping them with this. My jars is still hot.
Did you put juice in that?
Yeah. What we're gonna put over the top of it. Out of water out of here, or
Yeah.
that one woman poured Welch's grape juice in hers. I wondered how that turned out. You got something to dip this water with? I ain't got nothing out here. I guess I can pour my coffee out and use my coffee cup. I know my organization skills is probably driving some of y'all nuts. Let me back you up. That had another beer in it I didn't need. Well, it keeps getting more beer. Every time I get another beer. Oh, too much. Too much, y'all. Too much. Let her here for long. Y'all never know. 'Cause I'm making a mess.
You got the whole water.
Well, I got too much into that one.
You got to fill it up to here. Put your lemon juice in.
I forgot it. Put them in that ball. I think every spoon ought to have a hook on the back where you can drop your hand. Got enough? One more?
I like that.
Me and that spoon right there gonna fight.
I'm sure the lid.
We finna have to make a jar run, ain't we? Yeah, and that one. I had this one.
Oh, you still gonna have another jar.
But it ain't gonna fit in the counter. And that was about a tea pitcher full. What? How big a tea pitcher? A gallon and a half?
It makes it more like a size jar.
Still ain't gonna be enough. So I made sure all them jars wasn't like real tight. They just kind of somewhat on there. I got bad scolded because we tightened some one time, but now I done got used to it. I get scolded for about anything I do. Somebody's gonna get on to me about part of it. I really don't let it worry me a whole lot. But if it makes sense, you know, I'll kind of do it. Uh-oh, well, that's probably what we needed if you want to know the truth. You're going to have to go put it in the microwave with water in it.
I was going to try to do that.
You was going to cheat, wouldn't you? Kind of disorganized and whatnot. It'll be all right, though. We're going to get the job done. I'm stepping on my britches leg because I went down there to check a trap I got in the end of that corn. Squirrels is eating my apples now. Every time I turn around, we planted pumpkins. The doves has dug the pumpkin seed up. Ain't none of them sprouted, but there ain't gonna be no pumpkins because it's so dry here. What has sprouted is dying. We just can't get no rain, so I'm not gonna fight it to have it. But if you don't fight it, you ain't gonna have it. So probably ain't gonna be a lot of pumpkins this year. I don't know. We'll see what makes it and what don't. But I went to check my trap down there. I seen the door was down on that live trap. I had set it, put some shell corn around it. And there's a hole in the bottom of it, and there was enough hair for me to tell there was a raccoon got in there, and he tore his way out of the bottom. So I have got to redo the bottom. I've got some wire. I may do a video on doing that here later on today. A lot going on, a lot of videos to make. Or a lot I want to make. Probably I ain't got to make none of them. Y'all may get sick of watching them. I'll quit making videos if you get tired watching them. Just say, hey, that's enough. We didn't want to see that. We're going to get this can. I got a bunch of tomatoes to can. I got tomatoes to pick. And then we're going to do some pepper stuff here before long. And I got salsa to make. I'm going to make salsa out of a bunch of my tomatoes with some jalapeno peppers. Now we got 1 quart. That's bad blame spoon right there. And it's going to fist fight, I'm telling you the truth. My mom and daddy now's got a whole bunch of blueberry bushes down there, and they make good every year. I mean, they load up. I have started me some back here because at any given time, if there's a year that theirs don't just really load up, my daddy liable to push them up with a tractor. But they have been producing blueberries for a lot of years. We've eaten a lot of blueberry pies out of it. And I've never canned any. So I told her I wanted to can some fruit this year. Now we made plum preserves. I'm gonna probably can some more figs. Look, there's a piece of stem. Try to get all them stems and stuff out if you can. Because if you don't, somebody will get on to you about its wine. Folks will act like they won't can, but if you can can a green bean, that stem will can. The police will come get you if you leave it in there. That's why they tell you not to. Every activity there's police for it. I mean, like grammar police, you misspelled something else, told you about that. There's canning police. If you don't can it the way grandma canned it, they'll scold you about that. If you blow down the barrel of a black powder rifle, somebody's definitely gonna scold you about that. I get got on to on this channel so much, I get so nervous. I'm like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I walk around looking for my daddy with a switch. Well, he didn't. Mama used a switch. Daddy had a big old level belt he used on me, and I needed it. I'll tell you. God, we got that all in there. We didn't have no lemon juice. We better put that. We got it all over the top and everywhere too. Wipe that jar. I do think that is one of the most crucial things, making sure that jar is clean and making sure your flaps is clean too. So I just snugged it on there. Oh, let's turn her up. Y'all, we got her back on. I'm fixing to sit this down in there. I'll put the lid on there for a short little while. We're just about to a boil. I'm gonna let it boil about 10 minutes. It's just starting to get there. I ain't gonna consider that a boil yet. I'm about through this sheath though. I do know that. Now I gotta start on pottery, she said. I ain't made no pottery in 2 or 3 weeks. Alright, we through with this. We're gonna pull them up. I'm gonna let it sit right there for a little while. So pretty much I'm done with this. And it's pretty warm out here, so I figured it'd take a little bit for them lids sink down and pop. So anyway, we're doing a little canning. Thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one.